Gets it into Clark. Clark races away, and the mythical mastery of Caitlin Clark continues.
Few athletes have shaken the WNBA to its core like Caitlin Clark. Her meteoric rise in professional basketball is marked by extraordinary talent, intense scrutiny, and relentless challenges. But why does she seem to attract so much aggression on the court? And how does she continue to excel amid the chaos? Let's dive into the complex world of Caitlin Clark, where her resilience turns adversity into fuel for her outstanding performances. Clark's transition into the WNBA has been nothing short of a baptism by fire. From aggressive defense to unsportsmanlike conduct, she often finds herself at the center of tough plays and hard fouls. A recent example includes Dana Evans wrapping up Clark in what was clearly a foul during a drive, showcasing the physicality she endures on the court. Such encounters highlight a broader issue of targeted aggression that Clark seems to face more than most. The heightened media coverage surrounding Clark amplifies these challenges. As one of the league's brightest stars, her every move is scrutinized, and her successes are both celebrated and resented. This duality of admiration and envy fuels a sense of resentment among some players, who struggle to match her visibility and success. Caitlin Clark's standout qualities go beyond her basketball skills. She embodies individuality and resilience, traits that set her apart in a league filled with talent. Despite the pressure and the physical toll of the game, Clark remains composed and focused. Her ability to maintain her performance amid adversity is a testament to her strength and determination. Clark's journey has also been marked by incidents of direct aggression and hostility, often perceived as efforts to make a statement at her expense. This includes rough treatment from opponents, which sometimes borders on bullying. However, Clark's response to these challenges has been nothing short of remarkable. Instead of being deterred by the aggression, Clark uses it as motivation. Her performances in recent games illustrate this perfectly. In a crucial matchup against Angel Reese's Chicago Sky, Clark faced intense physical play, including a significant off-ball hip check by Kennedy Carter. Despite the rough play, Clark's composure and skill shone through. She not only made the free throw resulting from Carter's flagrant foul, but also led her team to a narrow victory with a solid all-around performance. Clark's ability to transform negative experiences into positive outcomes is a defining feature of her career. Her resilience and skill allow her to rise above the aggression and hostility, maintaining her focus and delivering stellar performances game after game. Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA extends beyond the court. She has become a symbol of perseverance and excellence, inspiring both fans and fellow players. Her presence boosts ticket sales and media attention, contributing significantly to the league's growth and popularity. However, Clark's rise also brings to light issues of inequality and bias in media coverage and player popularity. Many players, particularly those who are Black, feel that the extraordinary level of fame Clark has achieved would not be possible if she were Black. This perception of a double standard fuels frustration and resentment, adding another layer of complexity to Clark's experiences. One of the most notable setbacks in Clark's young career was her exclusion from the USA basketball team for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Despite her undeniable talent and immense popularity, the selection committee, led by Connecticut Sun team president Jennifer Rizzotti, cited Clark's inexperience in the international game as the primary reason for her omission. The committee's decision was based on 11 criteria, including U.S. citizenship, availability, playing ability, versatility, and adaptability to the international game. Rizzotti explained that while Clark is an exceptional player, other candidates better met the criteria and fit the team's needs under coach Cheryl Reeves' strategy. This decision has undoubtedly been a tough pill for Clark to swallow. As the most popular player in the WNBA, with fans even chanting her name in opposing arenas, her absence from the Olympic team has raised eyebrows and sparked debate. Many argue that her marketability and the boost she could bring to the team's visibility should have been considered. However, the committee maintained that their focus was solely on creating the best possible team for the competition. Clark's exclusion from the Olympic roster adds another layer of adversity to her journey. While it might be a setback, it also serves as a potent source of motivation. Her ability to transform negative experiences into fuel for her performance is a testament to her resilience and determination. Caitlin Clark's journey in the WNBA WNBA is a story of resilience, talent, and overcoming adversity. Her ability to silence critics and bullies through her performance is inspiring. As she continues to navigate the challenges of professional basketball, Clark remains focused on her goals, using every obstacle as an opportunity to prove her worth. Clark's story is one of empowerment, not just for herself, but for the league as a whole. She represents a new era of WNBA players who are not only talented, but also resilient and unwavering in the face of adversity. As the league continues to evolve, embracing players like Caitlin Clark will be crucial to its success and growth. For more insights into Caitlin Clark's journey and how she is reshaping the WNBA, stay tuned for our next article.
Caitlin is just a rookie in the WNBA. Wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. If we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team.
The WNBA team simply dominated Team USA. And guess who shined? Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. But wait, there's more to this story. Cheryl Reeve, the coach of Team USA, had something to say before the game.
Is there any second guessing here about not having Clark on the Olympic team?
From me? No.
Coach, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks like someone underestimated the rookie sensation and ended up losing to the WNBA team. By the way, Clark not only played well, she broke the assist record. And Reese? She pulled off a double-double that left everyone stunned. In this video, we're going to break down everything that happened in this epic game. We'll go over the performances of Clark and Reese and how Cheryl Reeve's strategy backfired. There's controversy, records, twists, everything we love about basketball. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room, Cheryl Reeve. For those who don't know, she is the coach of the USA Olympic team. Days before the All-Star game, Reeve made some pretty controversial statements about Caitlin Clark. But why all the animosity? Well, we don't know exactly, but what we do know is that Clark made history in this All-Star game. Clark set the record with 10 assists for rookies in the All-Star game. That's right, in her first All-Star appearance, she nearly broke a record that many veterans haven't even come close to. Clark showed game vision, precision in passing, and an incredible ability to read the court. She not only distributed the game, but did so in a way that elevated the performance of the entire WNBA team. And you know what's even more impressive? She did all this under enormous pressure. Just imagine her first appearance in the All-Star game after all the controversy with Reeve and with the eyes of the entire basketball world on her. Many people would have crumbled, but Clark shined. This WNBA team's victory not only silenced the critics, but also raised an important question. How can someone with this talent be left out of the Olympics? Clark's performance in the first half of the season was certainly Olympic-worthy. But besides Clark, we have to talk about Angel Reese. While Clark dominated with assists, Reese showed why she is considered one of the most promising rookies in the league. Reese managed an impressive double-double, scoring 12 points and grabbing 11 rebounds. And don't think these were easy rebounds. Many of them came from the attack, with Reese outpacing her opponents and positioning herself perfectly to get the ball. What makes this performance even more notable is that Reese started the game on the bench. She wasn't in the starting lineup, but when she entered the court, she made sure to show why she deserved to be there. Now let's talk about the MVP of the game, Araike Ogunbowale. If Clark and Reese represented the future, Ogunbowale showed that the present of the WNBA is also brilliant. She had a simply spectacular performance, finishing the game with 34 points. But the most impressive part, she made 8 out of 13 three-pointers. That's right, the numbers are impressive on their own, but those who watch the game know they don't tell the whole story. Ogunbowale wasn't just making open shots. She was creating space, doing step backs, and hitting shots from long distance, often with defenders right on her. Her performance was crucial for the WNBA team's victory. Every time Team USA threatened to make a comeback, there she was with a three-pointer to maintain the lead. She didn't just score, she scored at the right moments. Ogunbowale's performance also highlights the depth of talent in the WNBA. We have Clark and Reese representing the future, but we also have players like Ogunbowale showing that the present of the league is in great hands. Want to know more about how these stars are changing the game? Keep watching. Now let's talk about Team USA's performance in the decisions of coach Cheryl Reeve. Despite their stellar lineup, Team USA couldn't effectively compete against the WNBA team. Players like Breanna Stewart and A'ja Wilson had solid performances. Stewart scored 31 points, and Wilson contributed 22 points and 6 rebounds. But it wasn't enough. The problem seemed to be more in the strategy and team chemistry than in individual talent. Several players seemed lost on the court, and the lack of cohesion was evident, especially when compared to the fluidity of the WNBA team's play. The criticism of Cheryl Reeve was intense after the game. Many questioned her player choices and, more importantly, her decisions during the match. One point of criticism was the lack of tactical adjustments throughout the game. Even with the WNBA team dominating, Reeve seemed reluctant to change her strategy. This contrasted sharply with the flexible and adaptive approach of the WNBA team coach, Cheryl Miller. Think this was a one-off issue? Let's dive deeper. This game raised serious questions about Team USA's preparation for the upcoming Olympics. If they can't dominate an all-star game, how will they fare against well-trained and motivated international teams? The defeat of Team USA is not just a surprising result, it's a wake-up call. It shows that individual talent is not enough. You need strategy, team chemistry, and strong leadership from the coaching staff. The clock is ticking, and the Paris Games are approaching quickly. So, what does all this mean for the future of the WNBA and women's basketball in the USA? We're at a crucial turning point. On one hand, we have Clark and Reese, two rookies who have just proven they can not only compete but dominate on a stage with the best players in the world. They represent a new generation of talent coming to the league with exceptional skills and a winning mentality. On the other hand, we have the established Team USA, led by Cheryl Reeve, who seems to be struggling to adapt to this new reality. The reluctance to recognize and embrace these new talents could cost them dearly in international competitions. The question that hangs in the air is, will Reeve and USA Basketball be able to make the choices that truly represent the best of American women's basketball? Or will we see talents like Clark being left out again for reasons beyond on-court performance? The USA has a tradition of dominance in Olympic women's basketball, but this hegemony could be at risk in the upcoming Olympics if the right decisions are not made. Curious about what could happen next? Stay tuned! This All-Star game may have been just a preview of the drama to come. The tension between the old guard and the new generation, between tradition and innovation, is reaching a boiling point. The outcome of this battle could very well determine the future of women's basketball in the United States and the world. Guys, what we saw in this All-Star game was more than just an exhibition game. It was a glimpse into the future of women's basketball and a warning about the need for change. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese proved that the hype around them is more than justified. They not only competed on par with the veterans, but, in many moments, outperformed them. Clark nearly broke a historic assist record, while Reese dominated the rebounds. Ogunbowale reminded us that the WNBA is full of established talents that continue to evolve and surprise. Her MVP performance was simply spectacular and crucial for the WNBA team's victory. Want to be part of the action? Make sure you're in the loop. On the other hand, the performance of Team USA and Cheryl Reeve's decisions raised serious questions about their preparation for the Paris Olympics. It's time for USA Basketball to reassess their strategies and player selection to ensure they are truly representing the best of American women's basketball. So, what did you think of this All-Star game? Do you think Clark and Reese deserved a chance on the Olympic team, or do you agree with Cheryl Reeve's current approach? Leave your opinions in the comments. I want to know what you, who follow basketball closely, think about all of this. Your insights are super important to enrich this discussion. And if you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay on top of everything happening in the world of women's basketball, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Activate the notification bell too, so you don't miss any videos. The WNBA is going through an incredible moment, and together we can follow and discuss every development in this exciting league. See you in the next video, guys.